Palantir are offering AIP bootcamps, and I want to make sure you as a Palantir investor know exactly what these are and how they could be beneficial for Palantir's future growth. So we're going to start off by looking at a post I put on X to explain exactly and simply what these are. Then we're going to look at the Palantir website, which dives a little bit deeper, and then we're going to end by watching a video that rounds all of this up. So let's jump straight into it. So I responded to a post I saw from CodeStrap that says, I'm calling AIP Bootcamps Palantir's Tesla moment. Interesting. Finally, people can test drive this platform and walk away with a paradigm shift in the way they think about software. They are spreading like wildfire. That's a really, really interesting take. And I believe CodeStrap actually works with Palantir from what I can gather, but I'm not too sure. Definitely give him a follow. So I've said, what are they? They are a go-to-market strategy for Palantir's AIP offering, artificial intelligence platform, a 0 to 5 day city-to-city free bootcamp for customers to gain hands-on experience and insight into AIP. The attendees go from having no AI solution to having a fully operational platform for their business in this short space of time. So from what I'm understanding, Palantir are holding these elongated lessons, if you will, in all different cities around the world. I believe it's global, but definitely in the US anyway. And customers can attend these. They simply sign up on the website and they go to one of these free of charge. And during these 5 days, they work closely with Palantir experts. They look at exactly what AIP is and how it can be integrated into their business. They turn up on day 0 having no experience, not having AIP currently in their business, in their software. They leave at the end of those 5 days having use cases for AIP. Now, I've said the importance of this reduces the friction for the customer. There is no need to spend years implementing and being confused. You literally roll up and see it happen for your business in just days. You really see the value. This has the potential to gain a lot more customers. But of course, these bootcamps are free, which may concern investors because Palantir are putting on these bootcamps, more than one of them, right? And they are putting their time and money because they have to pay their staff to be there, yet they're not charging the customers. So that's a little bit concerning from an investor point of view. But I've gone on to say, I think this is exciting. It could propel the highest growth potential offering for the company. And I think this is very strategic of Palantir actually. So myself and a lot of other Palantir investors, I'm sure, believe that the AIP, the artificial intelligence platform, is going to be the offering that Palantir have that is going to grow the company the most and the fastest. So what they're doing by offering these bootcamps is they're basically accelerating that. They are accelerating that growth. Now, I've spoken about this in other videos, but currently they are not monetizing AIP. They're making zero money from it. And they are also not charging for these bootcamps. So I think what they're doing is they're trying to get as many customers as they possibly can, seeing the true value of AIP. And at some later point in the future, they will turn on monetization. And all of those people will not be able to stop using it, because they've seen such value. And at that point, they can really make some serious money. I've gone on to then say Palantir is willing to put the time and money to offer these bootcamps, which to me says they know that the businesses will end up converting into customers once they see the true potential. And going back to CodeStrap's comment here, it's Palantir's Tesla moment. Finally, people can test drive this platform. So this is a real opportunity for businesses to get the hands-on experience and see just how useful it is. And that should end up converting into many more customers. It wasn't until more and more people actually started using Tesla vehicles and seeing other people use Tesla vehicles, word of mouth, all of this stuff, that Tesla became very, very popular. Same thing might be happening with Palantir here. So now let's jump over to the Palantir website. Straight away, you can see they've got this big banner here, really, really promoting this. You can easily schedule your AIP bootcamp. And they've said clearly from 0 to use case in just 5 days. And then we have, I'm assuming, a photograph of one of these boot camps with the man himself, Alex Karp, up the front here. Just scroll down and we can see exactly what they're doing this for. Palantir customers have time critical missions. So run a 5-day AIP bootcamp to do the following. 1, understand how to apply AI to mission critical operations. 2, develop initial use cases in the software. And 3, onboard and train users for rollouts in operations. So just in those 5 short days, with no money spent by the customer, they will sit down and work with that business's data, that business's business needs, that was a lot of businesses in one sentence, to see if the AIP can actually help them for what they need. They will also go to the effort of onboarding and training users for rollout in operations. So they are really putting themselves out there here. They truly, clearly believe in AIP enough to put all of this upfront effort, time and money into it. So then we scroll down and we can just see a few more pictures from some boot camps that have happened. And then you get on to this where you just simply put your first name, last name, you can see all this, to submit and book an AIP bootcamp. So the friction is really, really lowered. Like it looks pretty easy to do. And then what I wanted to show you is this here from LinkedIn. So this is a Palantir post and it says our primary means of going to the market with AIP will be through these bootcamps. People who have gone through these bootcamps are coming back with 4 to 5 use cases 2 weeks later and a real live initial implementation of a use case and a plan to take that MVP into production. The value of getting started is so important, and you will move so much more quickly if you can reduce the friction to allow you to get started. So let's now just quickly watch this video.
These learnings have sort of led us to realize is that AIP requires a fundamentally different go-to-market. And probably more importantly for you all, I think it requires a fundamentally different adoption curve. The value of getting started is so important, and you will move so much more quickly if we can reduce the friction to allow you to get started. And so our primary means of going to market with AIP will be through these boot camps. They will be efficient, they will be respectful of your time, critically. And then in these boot camps, what you can expect to do is to get your hands on the keyboard, iterating, getting that keyboard time, building your intuition about how to apply AI in your operating context, and critically accelerating past that idea of chat. You know, it's like we'll say this over and over again, but we will help you get past chat very quickly. We'll help you decomp a business process. Where are you likely to provide significant AI leverage immediately? Where is there unstructured data feeding into a structured business process? Where is your business process actually happen much more outside of your core systems than your core systems might think? Like building these sort of easy ways so we can help you fish then and deploy across these other different boot camps. And we're seeing this sort of with great effect where people that have gone through the boot camps are then coming back with 4 or 5 use cases 2 weeks later because they've learned how to fish in doing that. And then also have a real live initial implementation of a use case and a plan to figure out how to take that MVP and get it into production.
Palantir have always made it really clear that they believe they can help improve the efficiencies of businesses really, really quickly. Once you sort of get the Palantir software up and running in your system, whether that's Foundry and AIP or just Foundry, whatever it may be, they can really, really help your business needs. So I think by doing these AIP bootcamps, they are quite literally putting their money where their mouth is. They are saying it is not going to take years, it's not going to be really time consuming, it's not going to be really difficult for you. We will do most of the work and we will prove to you just how valuable this stuff is. This to me as a Palantir investor makes me very excited. I am really eager to see just how quickly AIP demand grows. And then I'm really excited to see how they monetize it later on. I'm not too worried about that right now. The growth is more important, I think, at this stage, but I am eager to see what they end up doing. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And I really hope this video helped you to stay up to date with what's going on with Palantir. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another one very shortly.